is currently so hot outside, and for some reason the AC is not going in my room. It's really hot. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've been getting so many questions lately about what I bring with me when I travel. And if you guys don't know, I actually did like a what I bring in my carry-on bag video like maybe a year ago or something. So I'll link that down below if you guys are curious to see that. But I travel every single month, if not twice a month. So I'm constantly on airplanes, I'm constantly going places, and I've kind of like figured out my favorite things that I absolutely need to have on a trip. So I thought that you guys might want to see this. If you guys are packing or going somewhere this summer, or if you are just going somewhere in general, then maybe these could help you. I guess I'll just get started. I guess the first thing is I use my phone for everything, scheduling, notes, all that kind of stuff. I used to have like a folder, but it's just easier for me to have it on my phone because I'm constantly on the go, and bringing like a notebook around is kind of inconvenient sometimes. So my phone is everything, which means that I need it charged. So this thing has been a lifesaver, this little tiny extra charger thing. It's small like a credit card, so it can fit into like the side of your purse and everything. This is to charge it in your computer, and then when you want to charge your phone, you just use the cable that you would normally use to charge your phone, and it gives one full charge, which is perfect. I don't remember where I got this. You can literally buy these anywhere. Like Urban Outfitters sells them. You can buy them on Amazon or eBay really cheap. So anything like this is like my number one need to have this when I'm traveling because my phone dies really quickly, especially when I'm on it a lot. Number two is hygiene. Being on planes a lot, you're surrounded by a lot of germs just because bacteria travels through the air so much on airplanes. Hand sanitizer, that is number one. Making sure you brush your teeth. That is not just good for you, but it's good for people around you that you're talking to. I get a lot of questions about this, and I am a woman, so I'm going to talk about it. I'm not comfortable by this topic, so I don't care, but what to do when you are on your period and you're traveling. So I have a lot of friends that they don't travel often, and they always ask me this question, like, what do you do when you're traveling and you're on your period? Like, do you bring like a whole case of pads and tampons, and is it bad on a plane, and blah 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 blah. So I figured I would just tell you what I do. I always bring around this box. This box is a lifesaver for me. So as you can tell, I travel at least once a month, so there are many times where I travel and I'm on my period. These are OB tampons. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this brand already. It's the Pro Comfort one, Silk Touch, and inside comes with 18 tampons. It's regular. I'm the kind of person that I'm not very heavy on my period, so regular is perfect for me, but if you feel like you have a heavier flow, you know what to do. So what I really like about these tampons, not only are they super small and easy to use, but they're very, very eco-friendly. So there's no plastic applicator at all. And what's great about this is I'll actually give you like, I'll kind of show you. This should not be an awkward thing for you guys, okay? We are all women here. If you're not a woman, this is natural for a woman, so I'm gonna talk about it. So this is literally the applicator. It comes in this like, it's just the actual tampon itself, and then there's a string. And what you do is you actually move it like left to right, front to back to kind of open it up, because then you can actually stick your finger in it, and it protects the tip of your finger. So when you do insert it, you don't get like a bunch of stuff on your finger. I would always recommend washing your hands beforehand anyways, even when applying a tampon. Another great thing about this is that it's small. It's the actual like size of the tampon, and you're using your finger. So this is a little weird, but your like vaginal canal is actually curved. It's not straight. So putting in a tampon that's straight is actually not placing it in the proper position. And my mom actually explained this to me. So inserting it with your finger, you can actually place it where it's supposed to be, so you don't feel it at all. I'm just like swinging this tampon around. You don't feel it at all, and it's very comfortable. And I just really like that it's made up of like 90% of raw materials from renewable resources. So that just makes me feel a lot more comfortable putting something in my body, if that makes any sense. I'll have a link for this listed down below if you are curious to check it out. There's also like a FAQ, like a frequently asked questions page. If you have questions about the application, all that kind of stuff, it tells you everything you need to know. So leave it down below. On to, I guess, keeping with the whole hygiene thing. This is more for like other people, so you don't smell bad for them, but these two things, very important. So deodorant and cream, like hand cream, body cream. I get very dry on airplanes, so this is, I mean, it's always good to moisturize no matter where you're going. I always usually bring carry-on size things, so something like this is like small, it's under 100 mils, perfect to fit in like your carry-on stuff. You have it with you, so when you're on a plane, you can kind of just like massage it in, and it's great for that. This sometimes when I go to the bathroom, I'll just bring this and kind of like, you know, so I don't stink. When I'm in the bathroom, I also like to kind of rinse off my face. I've never actually brought a face mask, but when I went to Bali, Tess had face masks with her, and I was like, that is such a good idea, but I have yet to try it, so I will let you know on that. But I always bring like makeup removing wipes or even just wet wipes to just kind of rinse off your face when it's like, when you're on a long haul flight, it just gets all gross and stuff, and I just like to kind of wipe my face off. Or if, you know, I land and I'm just like in the bathroom quickly, I kind of just like, it's like washing your face, but not really. It's just kind of like wiping off all the excess like dirt and oil and all that kind of gunk that gets on there from like the plane and stuff. And then this is a lip balm. This is very important for me. I get very dry lips, and I feel like I need to have this everywhere with me. You can have any kind of lip balm, doesn't matter. This one is from Glossier. It's the rosebalm.com, and it has a little tint of like pink, so it adds a little bit of color to your lips, which I like. Super moisturizing, by the way. It's crazy. And this is just like a Neutrogena thing. These are my sisters. They're in the bathroom just now, but I always buy these ones, or I get like the actual wet wipes in the travel size version that are for sensitive skin, because I have very sensitive skin. And what I'll normally do is I'll wash my hands in the bathroom, take the wet wipe, wipe my face, and then rinse my face. Another thing that I will always travel with are these to-go containers. So I always fill them up with either my shampoo, conditioner, face cream, face wash, toner, anything like that. I put them in these things because it's just simple to have a bunch of the small ones than rather these huge ones that can spill in your bag and stuff. And I put all of these in like a separate Ziploc bag so that if in case for whatever reason this breaks, it doesn't get all over my clothes or books or whatever. Oh yeah, this is, I guess, is another smelling good one, but some kind of perfume, body mist, body spray, and like a travel size. This one's from Scentbird, but I mean, you can buy any kind of like travel sized thing, but that's like optional. It's just to kind of spray your body. I typically use this for when I get off the plane, or if I get out of a car, out of a train after a long time. I kind of just like go to the bathroom, freshen up, and it's very, very small, as you can see, so it fits right into a purse. Everything I take is very like small, just because I like to bring a lot of things, and so the smaller the better, because then I could just fit it all and it doesn't take up much room. Things like this are lifesavers. So anytime I buy like sunglasses or bracelets, jewelry, they come in like little pouches or they come in little boxes, and I always keep those things because when I travel, it's perfect for that. So let's say, for example, something like this. It's just like cloth material, but I'll put in all my jewelry into this, like, not my like chains and stuff, that one I'll keep in like a separate box just so it doesn't get tangled, but jewelry like, you know, velvet chokers, different kinds of chokers like the wire ones, bracelets, I'll just kind of throw them in here, tie it together, and it makes it so that they don't move around your suitcase. And then when I get to my destination, I can use this for other things, like if I go to the beach and I don't want this to get sandy, I'll put that in here in my beach bag. It's just very smart to keep these around. So this one is from Free People, but I mean, you can literally get pouches like this at the dollar store, so there's no reason. It's just because I have them because I got some sunglasses from Free People, so I was sent that. But for me, it's just smart to have because I use it all the time. Next is this. Tylenol. Not everyone likes to take medication when they have headaches or migraines or anything like that. I bring these mainly for cramps. So if I have cramps when I'm on vacation, it sucks big time, and this just really helps. It's the extra strength. I just take one and I'm able to do whatever throughout the day, and I feel a lot better. Headphones. So when I'm traveling, I love to listen to music. I love to listen to podcasts. Headphones are definitely a must. These are just the iPhone ones, but if you do want to invest in something better, which I actually do recommend, especially if you are editing or really need to be focused on what you're listening to and you don't want other people to hear, something like big headphones are a must, or not a must, but are like a luxury, I guess. So these ones are from Bose. They're just like the big headphones. I keep them in this always just because it's easy to travel with. But if I'm editing on a plane and I put these on, it cancels out all background noise and I can just focus on what I'm doing. And this came as a lifesaver coming back from Bali because it was a 13-hour flight. One of our flights was a 13-hour flight, and there was a screaming child the whole time. So I put these on and I just put on the little like noise canceling thing, and I heard nothing. I just watched my movies. It was great. It was the best thing ever. So these ones don't really cancel out anything background noise, but they do the job. I mean, I used these for years before I got this. This one is just like luxury. Like, I'm like, oh my god, thank you for this. The two last things, this is kind of like I guess a common sense thing, but I have so many friends that forget this when they're traveling, and I always have extras. Any kind of like hairband, scrunchie, hair elastic, ponytail, whatever, to put your hair up when you're traveling. I just always keep a bunch of these in my bag because you never know when someone's gonna need it. Last thing is a good book. So I don't know, I just don't like reading books on my computer or my phone. I've tried, I just like physical copies better. I'm just like not on that bandwagon yet. I don't listen to audiobooks either. I'm just not there. I like physical copies of books. So this is the one I have been reading lately. It's by Ikonn. She is a fellow YouTuber, and she actually sent me a few of her books, but I bought her book beforehand because I was so excited about it. She'd been talking about it for so long, and this is The Bingo Theory. And guys, if you want like any kind of relationship advice, self-advice, work advice, anything like that, read this book. This, you will not only learn about other people, but you will learn about yourself. It is so good. It's called A Revolutionary Guide to Love, Life, and Relationships. It's so good. So any kind of book, but I would recommend, I'll leave the link to the Amazon link down below if you're curious about it. I really respect her for writing this, and she is such an amazing person. Her and Alex, like every time I see them and every time I leave like London or whenever I'm with them, I just feel like I've learned so much about myself as a person. And I think that is everything. If you guys have any recommendations for things, leave them down in the comments below. Down in the comments below. And maybe we can help each other out with packing and stuff. And also, if you have any other suggestions for videos, let me know. By the way, yes, this is my hair right now. I didn't even it's hot, okay? It's out of my face. I feel like Baby Spice. It's good. Of course, spread happiness, peace, love, and positivity to everyone in your life. And don't forget that I love you guys more than anything. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say it's alright.